Libra, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading. This is going to be a reading from the 20th to the 26th of March. We're going to be going into your chakras, your aura, and finishing off with a tarot reading as well. I thank you very much for your support on this channel, subscribing and all of that. It's been an amazing year. Really enjoyed it. There's something coming up next Tuesday. I'm not sure what it is. I will be doing a sort of special reading on Sunday about that, because it showed up in everybody's sign, literally everybody's, without exception. So that'll be coming out on Sunday. So it'd be great to see you there. In the meantime, let's just sort of open up the energies and connect to the energy that is around us. Lovely, excellent. Thank you very much for being here with us. You're very much appreciated. Let's just get the Astroflower man up and see what's going on with the chakras. Here we go with the root chakra. So you're moving into your summer period, according to the Astroflower. I think there's a lot of definition coming into place. You're finding your roots, you're finding your grounding, you're finding a certain rhythm within yourself that still needs attention, still needs care. It's a bit like a lovely bush that needs pruning a little bit before the springtime kicks in, and it just seems like that. The root chakra there, it just seems like a few things need to be put into place. It is feeding the rest of your energy as well, which I've seen on a lot of the signs. And that could have something to do with the pole shift energy, but it certainly is feeding the other energies that was within the body in a certain way of going after what you should be doing, basically, and just sort of encouraging you that that's really where you find your roots within what you do. That could be within relationships as much as sort of your material side as well. Let's just see what's going on with your sacrum. So the sacrum is really, it's full, it's well defined, it's open as well, and there is a real real desire for to activate your pleasures in life. Yeah, I think it is real desire to have fun in life. But it's not as easy as all that, because that energy that's in the sacrum is very wide still, and all the cardinals particularly had very large spikes of energy within the sacrum, which was larger. So it's not completely defined at the moment, and that's troubling for you, Librans. You don't like it like that. You like when things are really well defined, that it's clear, that it's that you know where you're going, and you know what's occurring, basically. But there is definite desires in you to sort of head towards that sort of pleasurable aspect of life. Now, see what's going on with your sacrum, with your solar plexus, sorry. Okay, I think it's going to be a busy week for you, actually. I think there's going to be a lot kicking in, and I think that's going to sort of streamline those desires as we go further on in the week. It's certainly been a lot more sort of directive than any other the cardinal signs, and at the moment, and your solar plexus it's got a lot of energy on the surface. It doesn't have an energy in depth, though. That's the only thing. So if I was you at the moment, just let yourself go and enjoy the moment. Allow things to just happen. Don't try too hard. Don't force things. Just open up to the free flow without that stress. The limiting of the stress that you can have, because Libra, there's you are so highly strung sometimes, emotionally and mentally. You are a pure air sign, and you're incredibly quick in the mental energies. And you know, sometimes it can be difficult even if you to let go, as it were. And I think this week here is a good time to let go. Just enjoy the moment, basically, this week. Let's see what's going on in your heart chakra. This is beautiful as well. And this could be tying in because you're moving into your summer period. There is a certain definition that still needs to be have on your heart chakra, but I think it's becoming clearer to you day by day how to sort of dovetail your heart's desires together to get exactly where you want to be, or at least be in a situation where your heart can be free to enjoy, to taste and savor love that is within a partnership, within your couple, or even within your work. Doesn't, you know, it's not specific to one side or the other. It's just really moving towards your heart's desires, basically. There is a lot going on in your head, and this could be that creating that uncertainty within your root chakra, and the lack of definition within your sacrum as well. But there is, you know, there's a lot going on there. There's a lot of conversation actually, or there's almost as a desire to communicate, to talk things over, to flush things out, as it were, so you can get clarity or closure on something, or you know, get to a definite point where you can feel more at one and at ease with yourself, as it were. But it's working out how to get there, and that's what sort of seems to be troubling you at the moment. It's difficult to latch on to maybe the clear sort of path because of that root chakra, and that's maybe causing a bit of angst and a bit of frustration within your mind, as it were. You know, your energy there, and that's your most strength. That's your most potent part of you. And if that's being troubled, it may cause you a few sort of anxiety sort of problems. Let's just see what's going on with the throat, because that was really quite nice as well. I think there's two things. There's the desire to communicate, but there's also the desire to listen to what's going on, or to listen to other people, or to listen to the universe, and that sort of thing. It's very nice, actually. It's really beautiful. So yeah, I would open up to communication to the world this week if I was you. Let's just see what's going on your crown chakra. Yeah, that's ready to rock and roll as well. On a regular basis, it's like breathing in a way within the energy, and we get these moments where the crown chakra then releases the consciousness, which collects or connects to everything that is within our energy, and it does it on a regular basis, and you're building up to another moment like that as well, which ties into the whole idea of a summer period. Basically, and starting off that summer section and feeling really sort of energized. So yeah, but it's really nice. Doesn't seem to be troubled in that sort of sense. Now your consciousness seems to be in the right position. It's just the definition which is lacking at the moment. Let's just see, and that's a definition in your manifestation, how you manifest things. Well, there's this thing that happening on Tuesday, which I said I'm going to be doing a reading for on Sunday, collective reading for that on Sunday. But for you, it's almost as if you're feeling it in advance, and that's that sensitive side of you, and that helps you to be ahead of the curve, basically. And there is a realization I think already by Wednesday, of how to deal with this, which is not all the signs are getting that. There's a couple of signs that are getting that. There's Capricorn as well, which get it really quickly. And there was one other sign, I forget which one it was, but you seem to latch onto it very quickly and understand the situation and turn it to your advantage. Basically, that's what it seems going on. There is another realization that's happening. There's lots of realizations going on. There's at least another two, I think. happening on. And I think that's to do with that mental sort of energy that you're experiencing at the moment. It's really taking another step up, as it were, increasing in velocity, which is provoking sort of self-reflection, but it's not self-reflection. It's sort of realizations, or sort of an examination of self, and doing work on oneself to get oneself in a really good position. I think it's realizations about yourself. It's helping you to mechanically put into place the manifestations of the things you want in the going future. Okay, let's just have a look, see what the overall energy, how it's flowing for you. Yeah, it's flowing to the overall connection, but there is a lot going to your heart as well. So I think it's how in the coming weeks, I think it's going to be a case of how you connect your heart's desires to the world that is around you and getting involved in the world around you. So there you go, Libra. Let's get on to your tarots now. So this is the Astroflower, obviously, if you don't know it by now. There's the overall energies. There's the karmic missions for your relationship side. There's the karmic missions for your material side, how the universe influences this karmic mission, how the past or your guides influences this karmic mission with coincidences that are around you, how the guides influence the conversation that is within you, and the general sort of outcome of it all. So let's just see what's going on for you, Libra. Look at that. Do you know, I said you had this connection with Aries. Aries had exactly the same card there. Death and rebirth. And this is what it feels like. There is this clarification that's coming towards your fundamental desires, your root chakra as well. And that's going to put you on a new path. It's going to, this week here, and with all those realizations that are happening that I said was in your aura, that go through the week, Wednesday, Friday and Saturday. That's what it sort of seemed like. That's going to kick off the new path for you. Two of Pentacles. Within your love side, it might be a case of realization that something's come to the surface that you didn't see within you. And it's going to make you a lot more concentrated and much more defined. That's what it's looking for within your relationships. The energy is really trying to find a little bit more sort of definition and clarity to what you're doing and where you're going. The universe is sort of saying, just stop carrying stuff, basically. It seems like that way there. I think it's the end of carrying stuff, and that's part of that realization, which frees you up for that new sort of direction that you're going forward. So the universe is trying to encourage you to come to the end of doing everything for everybody, and thinking about everybody and wanting everybody to be absolutely the best that they can be, and you forget about yourself. And this is what that self-reflection that I was talking about was in your aura. It's to make you, help you to be in a better place, because when you are in a good place, everybody else is in a good place. Page of Cups. The past is coming back in a way that it's helping you to understand things by looking at the past and allowing things to get closure on, or to explore a lot more, depending on what you're going through in life. It's going to provide a lot of lessons for that heart, and it's going to provide a lot of success for your future, looking into the dreams and aspirations of tomorrow, basically. And then you've got the Three of Cups. Yeah, I think this celebration here is, it's almost as if you're looking in the mirror and you're sort of saying, yes, I understand it. I got it now. I got it. Now I've got to act. Oh, blast. I think that's running through you. I think it's running through you. It could obviously be socializing and celebrating with everybody that is around you. It might well be the fact that you know an Aries that is in your life, and it could be celebrating a birthday. But yeah, within you, I think you want to celebrate life. Basically, that's what it seems to be. Okay, maybe this is we found the complications with the definition of your root and your sacrum. Three of Swords. I think it's learning to take your emotions out of your material world. So taking it out of the job and being very matter of fact about it. Taking the emotions out of your business and helping you to focus and streamline and being, a lot more sort of productive within your life with that. And it is coming in quickly, so this change is coming in, and I think this change comes from this side here as well. Obviously, it's a case of you got to be letting go of carrying things on the relationship side, but on the financial side, I think this is what is troubling that root chakra and that sacrum as well. Yeah, it's about something that you've been nurturing for a long time. There's almost like a victory, I think, coming in with it. If you take your emotions out of the situation and realize that actually this is a good possibility, this is a good career path for me, this is a good job to take, this is a good promotion to go for, this is a good direction on my business, how do I nurture it, how do I develop it without being emotionally enslaved to it? Now, I think that's more of it. That's your freedom of yourself that we're talking about. And we've got a Page of Wands as well, so we've got quite a few pages going on there. Page of Wands, so this is leading you into opening up the idea of playing and having fun with your workspace, which is gonna open doors for you. There's no doubt about it. It's a learning curve as well. Pages are all about learning curves, and learning about this, taking out the emotions of your situation. And the Hermit. It wouldn't be a reading without the Hermit this week, I tell you. And the Hermit, the best thing about the Hermit, and this is where this Page of Wands comes into play. The Hermit has captured the star, your dreams and aspirations, and it's now using it to guide its way to the future. And you've had to go deep within yourself to find that star, define that clarification that we were talking about within your root chakra and your sacrum. I do want to see if there's anything more that we can pull out of that. Just got the Two of Pentacles there sort of coming back through, and the Page of Pentacles as well. There is another card the other way. No, there isn't. Right, okay, so we do definitely want to jump out. Let's just see if we can pick anything up from this. It seems to tell me you're worth more than that. I think I think you could be detrimental to yourself because you take things very personally within the financial sort of world or within your job, and you take things really, really seriously, which is good. What I talk about the star, the Hermit, that's what it's coming from. It's giving you focus. It's giving you direction. And you got the Death card as well. This is, excuse me. Excuse me. It is really a new way of doing business. A new way of doing your financial sort of side. It might come through a realization. And we got the Knight of Wands. Do we have the Knight of Wands? No, it's a Page of Wands. This is where it's when you take the emotions out, then you can actually sort of kind of say, no, this is how it seems to be. Okay. You might feel guilty by asking a certain amount of money for that sort of, for the product that you're selling, because you recognize that people may not have enough money. Or some people may not have enough money to buy it and they want it. And you almost want to sort of say, oh, look, okay, I'm not price in half. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. And I think you've got to realize that. I I think you've got to realise that if you want things, you know, you've got to stick by your guns in a way, or be serious about it. You know, recognise your worth. I think that's what's really important. Recognising. Did I not say you're worth more than this at the beginning of that? Certainly did. I most certainly did. What is this thing coming in here? Is this your heart's desires? What's bringing it into you? Yeah, you got to be patient. It's coming in quick. It's coming in quickly, but it's coming in from the universe. So by the time it actually gets into your life, you're looking at about sort of 2 or 3 weeks here. But it is working with other people. I think there's an opportunity really brewing within you if you take out the emotions of your situation. Lots of messages, understanding. It's moving on to that Page of Wands in a way of getting that passionate sort of like exploring and then wanting to know everything about life again. That's what's coming back to you through the universe, and it's sort of influencing you from afar at the moment. But the more and more it influences you, the closer and closer it gets to be within your here and now. And it is definitely coming up. So, there you go, Libra. Absolutely great reading. Got a lot going on for you at the moment. A week of work. And a lot of people have had this, to be honest. A lot of people have had putting things in order, basically, this week. For a brighter future, and there is no it's definitely so true with that idea of the star going to the Hermit. There will be that special coming out on Sunday, so I will see you there for then. So please do subscribe and click that bell so then you get notifications on that video. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.